back here with Kingdom Hearts 2, where last time everything went absolutely tails up, face down to the ground, awfully. Narratively wise. Good combat wise, we did alright. We didn't die yet, which is a mercy. But poor Roxas has had the whole illusion broken for him, and presumably that means, I mean, it might mean he never sees those friends ever again. The slightly more optimistic and naive, juvenile side of me is like, maybe they'll come back with the power of friendship and magic somehow later on in the story, but I've got a bad feeling that maybe those friends are just never to be seen again, and that'll be a sucky thing for poor Roxas, because they were everything to him. We ended the last battle with a rematch with Axel, except it was in like, we were in some weird like ultra mode where we had 2 keyblades and we attacked really fast and everything. We don't have them anymore. There was like a silverish one and a more dark gray one, and we pulled all kinds of wild moves and quick time events to bring him down, and it was a little horrifying, but we got through it. How many high potions does that mean we have left? 3 altogether. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'm just gonna wind this back a bit. Put it back to double potions until we're able to buy more. And we're gonna carry on. Oh god, a bunch of Heartless appeared in this room. 3 of these things. Oh, these things are the worst. I don't like fighting so many of them back to back. It's fine. It's fine. If I simply calm down, we'll be fine. If I simply calm down and don't panic. Okay. Oh, wait, that one did the exploding thing, but it didn't actually self-destruct. Okay, just a guard. Okay, and then I just need to land a few hits in between here and there. And eventually we'll get them down to a more manageable number of them. Oh god, I don't like fighting these things all together in groups. Ah, god, they're scary. Wait, give me the potion back. Want. Okay. Oh, now there's only one. Okay, the other 2 decided to dip. That's ideal for me. And, all right, I can guard against that if I don't suck. Unfortunately, sucking is the thing that I often do. Alright, I was able to parry that by accident somehow. Sweet. Good. I do appreciate that sometimes if you're fighting a bunch of those, they just, mercy, have some of them disappear on you. Because fighting multiple of them at once is scary as hell heck. Oh, these look like the memory restoring pods. So is Sora in one of these? Sora, Donald, and Goofy? Interesting though that... Oh yeah, here they are.
Goofy?
Other people's memories of Sora began to be restored as Sora's memories were restored. So it's not like Sora's memories were wiped and that was all. It was like his very existence got obliterated at some point. Well, Donald and Goofy are in here, but this looks like it could still be used. It seems only the power is on. Who built this and for what purpose? I like that we're picking up right from... Oh no, so this is the one that Sora was in, I guess.
At last.
Picking up right from where Recon left off. Because there was a lot of mystery proposed at the end of that.
Me? Or Sora?
To half of Sora, of course.
Of course.
You reside in darkness. What I need is someone who can move about the realm of light and destroy Organization 13.
Why? Who are you?
I am a servant of the world. And if I'm a servant, then you should consider yourself a tool at best.
It was mildly hurtful.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
I think it might have been.
I'm not laughing.
My apologies. This is only a data-based
Not here in person.
projection. Come, over here.
He's so goddamn casual. Meanwhile, Roxas is over here having a crisis. Like 5 crises.
I hate you so much.
You should share some of that hatred with Sora. He's far too nice for his own good.
No! My heart belongs to me!
Uh-oh. I don't feel like Sora getting out of this machine right now is going to do anything good at the moment, somehow. He's grown up a little bit. Those shorts no longer fit him really well at all.
You're lucky. Looks like my summer vacation is over.
Kingdom Hearts 2. Final mix. Episode 6, and we got the title screen. That's how you know I was going slow. And really cautiously. Does that mean Roxas is planning to give himself up for Sora's return? Summer's End completed. Thanks, Epic Games. Real cool. And here comes the ghost train. Is Mickey here looking for Roxas? Oh, and where is Roxas?
Sora. Who's there?
Sora, wake up!
So maybe it'll be an alternating thing where we play as Roxas for a chapter, then Sora for a chapter, back and forth. Because it looks like Sora's back, baby. Slept for a year. It's not that funny. I bet you guys had a nasty cramp when you woke up as well.
Goofy!
Oh, and Jiminy was in there too. Oh, wow. I didn't see him.
You mean we were asleep?
I guess we must have been, or I don't think we'd be so drowsy. When do you think we went to sleep?
Didn't remember all that, I guess.
Let's see.
Oh, right, because the plug got pulled before we got to the recon bit.
Restored peace to the world. Found Kairi. Oh yeah. And then we went to look for Riku. I think that's right so far.
Right, so they don't remember most of what happened in recon, I guess.
What
Then.
does your journal say, Jiminy?
Let me guess, it's wiped again.
Gee, there's only one sentence. Thank nominate.
Oh yeah, no, we did have that written down, didn't we?
I wonder who that is.
At least that persisted.
Well, what do you say we find out where we are?
Yes. Party members have been switched. Leave Jiminy alone, Donald. He's trying his best. Party in, Donald and Goofy. Well, and Sora. Let's put Goofy ahead of Donald. No, sorry. I'll just put it back how it was. Awesome. Sweet. So Sora's at level 8, so presumably Sora's build is the same as I had Roxas is at, you would imagine. Except I don't remember having 9 defense. No, I did because I had the bandana on in the end. That's right. I've got new abilities, have I? Oh, no. Donald and Co. have new abilities. Donald Thunder and Donald Cure. Wait, what's the up, down, left, and right? Oh, sorry, I can tell him when to use it. Okay, right, sorry. Call down a bombard. Okay, wow, sorry, we've got all kinds of stuff to look at now that we've got Donald, Goofy, and Sora. Sorry, I know I was like really reacting like that was not a big deal. My mind was just racing because I'm like, what happened to Roxas? Did he actually give himself up so that Sora could be restored? I presume that's not the last we'll have seen of him, obviously. But how will he come back into play? Will he split up from Sora's heart at some point? Does he ever get to, I hope at some point he gets to have his own like life or identity, and he's not always like bound to Sora in this way, because that would be just a hellish life to live. Okay, so call down a bombardment of lightning bolts on your target. Use it freely, use it conservatively, use it only in special situations. And then there's Kira's party members' HP. Costs all of your MP at once. Interesting. Which if your MP procedurally restores in this game, that's not quite as bad. It's not like I have to give him an ether or anything, or like he has to land some melee hits for that to be a thing. I guess I'll have them set to using that freely. I might find that he's then going to heal me when I'm already at max health. Hey, at least we'll get a bingo stamp then. Call down a bombardment of lightning bolts on your target. I'll say use it conservatively, I guess. As for Goofy, yes, there's no harm in having this equipped. Goofy Bash. Use it freely? Yeah, may as well. It's your main offensive move. And as for me, I've got all the same stuff that I had as Roxas. Cool. We've now actually got a proper actual journal here. Character story album treasures maps character links. Oh, is this like the relationship chart? A la Radiant Dawn? So it is. The only ones these bunch know about now are Ansem, mysterious wielder of darkness. What could his true purpose be? Sora, a boy chosen by the Keyblade, a mysterious weapon. Not so long ago, he journeyed with Donald and Goofy in search of his longtime friend Kairi, who had been spirited away into the darkness. In the end, they saved the world of all worlds from the darkness that was closing in. Then somehow along the way, Sora fell into a deep slumber. Now that he's awake, he can't recall why he fell asleep to begin with. Kairi, a longtime friend of Riku and Sora, and one of the 7 princesses with ties to the keys and keyholes. Not long ago, when she was lost in the darkness, Riku and Sora both tried to save her, each in his own way. Thanks to them, Kairi was able to return to her home islands, but her memories of Sora were gone, and she soon stopped visiting the islet where they once played. Goofy! Captain of the Royal Knights. Not long ago, Goofy left Disney Castle with Donald in search of King Mickey. Along the way, they joined Sora, obeying the King's command to follow the Key Bear. After helping save the worlds from darkness, Goofy continued his quest to find the king, but like Donald and Sora, he fell into a deep slumber before he could finish the quest. Wonder what Goofy was doing just before he fell asleep. The Royal Court Magician. Not long ago, Donald left Disney Castle with Goofy to search for King Mickey. During that quest, they met Sora and became fast friends. After they helped Sora save the worlds from darkness, Donald and Goofy continued their search for King Mickey, who had decided to stay behind in the realm of darkness, but before they could find the king, the three friends were plunged into a deep sleep. We'll absolutely have time to read through all the journal later. You know I'm totally obsessed with it anytime a game has like a logbook or journal style thing. But for the moment, I'm keen to carry on. So collection, character files, the Heartless. There's nothing yet. The Nobodies. There's nothing yet. Treasures, maps, character links. And select world. Oh, I see. Righty. And what's more, I've got all the same items as well. So it's literally like, I guess Roxas must have merged with Sora, offered himself up. You can now view the status of party members from the main menu. All Roxas' abilities and money have been passed on to Sora. Man, if I'd only kept going for like 5 seconds, they would have told me that. Jiminy's Journal contains hints of what to do next in past events. Nice, right. Here I am as Sora. It's the most unwieldy guard possible, but it does look very cool. Oh, interesting. Okay, so Roxas' animations reminded me very much of Sora from Kingdom Hearts 1, but Sora's have changed a fair bit, it would seem. Not altogether, but like, they are a little more different.
You will sleep for so long, you'll still be kind of days, Sora. Don't worry, if you forget what you have to say, just search Jiminy's Journal.
You'll have to suffer through my awful Donald impression for the rest of this playthrough. Once more. Don't go back to the mansion, you may fall asleep again. Besides, we should check out what kind of place this is. What? I'm excited. Me too, but you really don't want me going back to the mansion? I mean, I'll have a look around in case there's a treasure chest! Why does he jump covering his head? I mean, I guess I probably would too, if I didn't know where I was gonna end up. Treasure! Wonk! All his animations are so sassy in this game. We got a mithril shard. I've got stuff to do. So we do. Interesting, but so wait, are we going to be able to interact with Twilight Town and all its inhabitants? Does that mean the simulation is back on? How can the simulation give me real potions if items from that world were meant to stay there? I don't understand anything. Well, let's carry on. Hiya! Interesting, and even question marks because Sora doesn't remember all this. Wait, what? This is not where the woods were earlier. This looks like Roxas' hideout.
I think I've been to this town.
What's it called?
Guess I must have imagined it.
If I don't remember the name, it can't be real.
What do you want?
Nothing. Just wondering what was back here.
Now you know. This is our spot.
What? You're new around here, right? I'm Pence.
This is very weird.
Nice to meet you. But we got stuff to do, so catch you later.
My name's Olette. Hey, did you finish up the summer homework yet? Independent studies are the worst, huh?
Homework?
What makes you think I'm live in this town?
Hey, what are your names?
Oh, sorry. We're Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Hey there.
Sora, Donald, Goofy. We just met someone who was looking for you.
Did you indeed? Oh, Mickey,
Sure
presumably.
seemed in a hurry. He had a black coat on, so I couldn't see his face.
What?
But he had these big
Barely
round
covered his
ears.
face. It took them all exactly the same amount of time to realize.
Where'd
It's
you
hilarious.
see him?
At the station.
The station. Thanks.
We know where that is.
Well, you'd better get back to that assignment.
Best of luck. I hear there are some number of wonders around this place. Might make a good assignment, but I don't know. It's probably bogus.
Oh boy, the kid's trying to find us.
That is promising, but how did it get split up
let's
from
get to the
Riku?
station.
That's troubling. I wonder if anything weird happened to Rico. Oh, that UI is cool with Donald and Goofy's health and mana being like two halves of the bar. Now they're actually following us around. Oh, this is so cool. Oh my god, in my first person, I'm like towering over him. Why is my first person? Oh, Sora's actually gotten taller. He actually is almost taller than Goofy now. Holy crap. It's crazy what 1 year will do to you. Feels bad saving over a file with Roxas on it, but see you later, Roxas. Why is it just showing Goofy? Hainer is written in small letters on the darts. Oh, interesting. No mention of Roxas whatsoever. So for Pence and Olette, we're talking. Something that's interesting about this game, and I think it was a bit like this in Kingdom Hearts 1 and Recon, but it's a bit improved in this game, that the lip syncing, like the lip motions, especially whenever they're doing it like hand animated rather than just doing the texture, which is impressive because I assume they would have had to do it for the English and Japanese dubs, so that's a lot of work. Especially at this time. Like, that's somewhat not too rare these days that you would, when you do a dub of a game, you might redo the facial capture for the dub actors. But in 2005, I mean, damn, it's impressive. Either that or the Japanese one just uses the English lip syncing, which seems like it would be weird. We have to do our homework. If you've got time, why don't you get a job? Damn, all right. Oh, wait, I don't think anyone's hiring right now. We'd be forward about it. The guy looking for you is at the station. It's at the top of the station heights. You should go see what he wants. I'm tempted, but I also want to look around the rest of Twilight Town and see what else has changed at the moment. If you want to know about this town, go to the Sandlot. We're busy. I'm sure Cypher's bunch will accommodate you. Yeah, I wonder. Think he'll be as keen on Sora as he was on Roxas?
Hey, you. Where'd you come from?
Nowhere. Hard
You
question to
here
answer,
pick a
actually.
Fight with us or something?
Exactly.
Fight? We're not here to fight.
Yeah, you big palooka.
Okay, smart Alex. Time to teach you how to behave in my
I mean, he just
town.
said no. It's like the least smart aleck response possible.
Man, what a jerk.
One moment. If you're gonna fight, why not make it a proper struggle?
Because Sora doesn't know the rules, probably.
You see, Cypher, I'm a really big fan.
What? What do you want?
In other words, I want to see more of your super cool moves. You handled the tournament with real style, and you absolutely dominated the title match.
Interesting.
But I just can't get enough.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me that he
Don't you
beat Setzer.
see? The matches are far too short. And what's your name?
Sora.
I don't know these days.
Sora. If you want to fight a match, you just say the word.
I guess so. It's not what we're here for, but why not? Sounds like fun. Instant annihilation. Whether brawling or struggling, I'm not going to lose to the likes of you. Person who I met 10 minutes ago and I've already decided the personality of. Why don't you come back 10 years from now? Maybe I will. I don't know who you are, but you don't stand a chance struggling against Cypher, you know? I'll be the judge of that. Preparing for struggle battle R. Oh, I don't love the sound of that. You're willing to fight? Great! First, I'd like to test your ability, but I don't have any opponents for you. You'll have to wait. Meanwhile, practice. Alright, I don't know what that was about then. Struggle battle R, so I guess it's like a different kind of struggle battle we'll unlock later. Neat! Please don't crash. Oh god, I thought I hung for a minute there. Oh, and there's more treasures showed up in Twilight Town. This is for Sora! Yonk! Hi, Potion. Thank you. I want to check the armor store and everything and see if they've got new gear in stock, because we got all kinds of money. Well, I don't know how much 1,000 is in the grand scheme of things, but certainly more than we had at the beginning. We could buy like 3 pretzels. Hi there, how's it going? But yeah, I wasn't expecting to swap to Sora so quickly. I was really expecting it was gonna be like, once we were playing for Roxas for that long, which is basically like the entire prologue, I was expecting it was gonna be like, guys, please, you can use the stairs. It was gonna be like a Roxas special for like the first half of the game or something like that. But that makes sense, because I was also like, how is Roxas gonna get a hold of a gummy ship and friends to go visiting Disney Worlds with? And he isn't. Sora is. These struggle battles always draw huge crowds, and all because of me. No one would know about them without these posters. Still, I'm beat. Sora, Donald Goofy teleport behind you whenever you talk to someone. Accessory shop. Oh, there are things. Grant. Ability ring. Fine. I certainly don't need it. Actually, Donald and Goofy need it more than I do at the moment. Well, none of us needs it because none of us are maxing out our AP. But in any event, Sora/Roxas have way more. Synthesis Workshop coming soon. I remember the Synthesis Workshop all right. And all those crafting items I never found until like the end of the game, because you had to go to a very specific room and defeat an enemy in a very specific way. That's a yes in the accessory shop, although I've got his ability rings, and no on the Synthesis shop. Armor shop, that's what I want. And then I want to check out the item shop as well and see if maybe they've got high potions or what have you. Elven bandanas we can get for everyone, and shadow anklets. Increase dark resistance and slightly increases defense. So it's basically just a better elven bandana. Might as well get one for each of us. Oh, not 6, sorry. Doink! I'll be having that. You'll be having that. And you'll be... Oh, Goofy gets 2 armor things. Neat. So I guess you can get one of those and, why not? The champion's belt as well. Well, you may as well get the album band in as well, bump your defense up a whole bunch. I'm almost on par with Goofy's defense. Incredible. I may as well set all our potions to auto-reload. As for the ether, restores charge gauge during MP charge. Okay, we don't know quite about all that yet because I don't even have any magic. And much like Samus Aran, Sora's got his abilities wiped since the previous game, so he doesn't know any magic at the moment either. So probably shouldn't tear. We should probably head off to that station, shouldn't we? I'm just gonna have a quick look around, see if anything new is going on in some of the areas we've already been, but it seems probably not. This is awesome. I'm not sure quite what it is, but something about like just the mechanics of Donald and Goofy following us just feel like somewhat upgraded since the previous game. I can't quite describe it. But... Oh, Phoebe's hanging around in the woods. Interesting. It totally skipped over the woods last time we were here, so I figured we ought to go back.
Cypher's real strong, you know? Did I sound tough? Did I? Tough like Rye, you know?
Yeah, totally, for sure, 100%ness. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, there's treasure all over the woods. Good thing I came back. I thought it was where they completely skipped over the woods when we exited last time. Right, and I also want to check that item store to see if they stock high potions and what all they stock. The tents don't seem like they're going to be all that useful, considering that's only useful if you haven't been to a save point in a while, because the save points heal you up anyway. Oh, can't believe I missed this chest over here. I was being a little kinder about not stealing absolutely everything that was nailed down in Kingdom Hearts 1, I think. But hey, this is a simulation, if I'm understanding correctly. So this town is probably fine to steal from. When we get to other towns, maybe I'll worry a little more about it. But oh, and the way to District 4 is open, is it? Interesting. Has more of the town been opened up? I can't enter yet. Are they working on it? Guess so. This steep slope makes it downright difficult to deliver letters. Downright difficult? Whoa. Temper your words. But the mailman's so fast. What does he ride on? There's simply no way to find that out. Yonk! Let's get a sense for how Sora's air combos work. Oh, wow. Dude, look, he runs with his sword up by the side of his head like Dimitri with a lance. Yeah, and then my second combo finisher. Okay, interesting. So Sora has 2 different combo finishers, it seems, where Roxas in the air seems to only have the one. And on the ground? Oh, it just keeps launching into the air, so I can't tell on the ground just yet. Oh, I didn't even notice this thing over here. What is this about? Oh no, I did notice it earlier. Wallace's weapon shop. Oh yeah, news. Weapons and things. Hammer staff and adamant shield. What do they got on at the moment? Mage's staff and knight's shield. May as well get this for some weapon variety. I don't know how it compares, but they are pretty cheap. Interesting, and the music here is different than when Roxas was here, but the music that was playing when Roxas is here is the same music that was playing when Sora was here in Recon. Okay, these seem to just be better. Staff fit for a mage, and then a staff fused for its strength. Good. A shield fit for a knight, and a shield that excels in defense rather than strength blocks various attacks. But it is better in strength than the one we had on. I guess I could buy another shadow anklet for Goofy's sake to have just a bit of extra darkness resistance, just to be at the max we can be in all facets, but I'm not too worried about it at the moment. Plus we have to temper our money spending a little bit here. Do you sell high potions yet? You do not. We've got loads of normal potions, so I'm not too worried about that. Wondrous, to Station Heights we go.
Have you come to find a job? I can't find any work that I can do.
Poor kid. It'd be like that sometimes. How am I supposed to carry this stuff up to the garage? And he wants me to hurry? I never should have taken this job. It is interesting that it's like elements of it have been changed since Roxas smashed everything. Well, since Roxas is gone anyway. So I guess that computer wasn't the only thing running this place, otherwise it wouldn't be here, you'd think. Unless, since smashing the machine, it's gone back to like a normal city or something like that, but I thought the idea was that the entire thing was a simulation. His face was like, what is this thing and why? Beat all the strange enemies. All right, Donald and Goofy. It's been a while, but here we go. Wonk. Hey, yonk. Wonk. Wow, look, he's going ham with his lighting. Look at him go. He's on fire. Oh, right, they're actually dropping MP bubbles this time. Wow, we are just like going ham with all this. Oh, and level up Sora. Defense increase and combo boost. Look at him go. Donald's going nuts. Are these enemies a little harder than the ones we were fighting earlier? I think they might be. Wow. My AI friends are already like way more useful in this game. In terms of like they just go ham with attacks. It's awesome. Whereas in Kingdom Hearts 1, they were a little slow on the uptake. But man, look at all the huge horde battles we're doing in this game. Now that we've got an actual team at our back, this is nuts. So I wonder if it's like before, where I don't actually have to use like a resurrection on them to level to bring them back up off the ground, and it's more like a situation of like it's like Kingdom Hearts 1, where they like eventually wake themselves up if I don't use a potion or whatever on them. Interesting. Oh, wow. I mean, look at all the enemies we're fighting here. No wonder we're gonna get a few levels out of this. And they're all enemies we fought before. Oh, there's that weird thing again where the sound like cuts out now and again. And like gets all quiet. And we leveled up Donald and Goofy some as well. He leveled up his defense, and Donald rather, got some magic out of it. It's weird, I told Donald to go ham with the healing and not the lightning one, but yeah, I haven't seen him use the healing one once, unless I got it backwards by mistake. Yeesh. They're a bit out of practice, it seems. You're getting tuckered out by this. Someone in a black cloak. Coming to help. Oh, it's Mickey! Hey there, Mixter! Been a while.
Shh. You gotta board the train and leave town. The train knows the way.
Alright, where's Riku?
Here.
Oh. Why do you have that?
Your Majesty.
Maybe that's not actually Mickey then.
The king?
Maybe that's Ansem.
Was that really him?
It could have been. Yep, I know it was.
Now we know he's okay.
But his behavior was weird and distressing.
The king was locked in the realm of darkness, right?
Uh-huh.
But we just saw him.
Yep.
And if the king is here, that means Riku's here.
Well, we hope.
He's gotta be.
Well, I'm gonna go look for Riku. Then he and I can go back to the islands together. Kairi's there waiting for us. What are you two gonna do?
Oh. Gosh, Sora, do you have to ask?
Hey, what's so funny?
Your face.
His face was pretty funny, you gotta admit.
What do you say, guys? Let's stick together for one more journey.
Right.
To where again?
We have to board the train.
Hoping that we find Riku. You know what? He said, do you have to ask? I actually was thinking, I wasn't sure if they were going to go look for Mickey or join him for going for Riku. That'll teach me to have more faith. Pouch from the king. There's 5,000 money inside for some reason. Neat! And a crystal orb, a pretty crystal. It sparkles brightly when held up to the sun. And a secret Ansem report, too. I don't know why we found that. A secret report written by Ansem. It can be viewed in Jiminy's journal. Wow, all the things. Grand, so we're all going to look for Riku together, and then we'll catch up to Mickey. Presumably he's got a plan with all this. If, in fact, that was actually Mickey. Hello? Oh, you bunch.
Hey, Sora?
Hey.
What?
Nothing, but
We came to see you off. It just
That probably
seemed
counts
like
as Donald
something
and
we
Sora
ought to
having
do.
an argument, right?
Oh. Really?
It wasn't really a disagreement. It probably doesn't count.
You should hurry. and
Sora
get
just
your
kind of laughed at
tickets.
him.
Right.
Hey, we've got the money for it. But where are we headed? Out of town to where?
What is it?
They're the same.
Yeah.
Interesting.
3 tickets, please.
I guess Donald and Goofy don't get the student fare.
I can't help feeling like we won't see this town again.
Why not?
You're thinking too much.
Yeah, you're right.
I guess part of him, the Roxas part of him still knows it was like a simulation or whatever. Sorry I was so cold before. Something's been bugging me. We may not see each other for a while. Take care of yourself, okay? I mean, we just met, but sure, thanks. Timetable for Sunset Station. Town line free of charge. Righty. Very interesting. And the pace of this is very weird so far. Because it was really ramping up with Roxas, and then it kind of like dampened back down real quick. Oh, so does it just like pick a random character from your party to have as your save image? Oh, I guess it does. That's cute. every time you save. Sorry, a lot of stuff just went down. We did because we got a whole bunch of levels in that battle, including I got combo boost, increases damage of the finishing move on the ground relative to the number of hits in the combo. Oh, meaning the second finisher I do will be even more damage. Happy with that. Donald, use this ability freely and use this one conservatively. And he was like blasting off lightning bolts every 2 seconds. I didn't see him heal at all. I guess none of us were especially low on health. Oh, battle style, technic attack, fight with their individual techniques. Oh god, target attack, concentrate, fight the same attack I do, fight close to me, fight someone different than me, attack whenever I attack, pick one target and stick to it. I might actually like them to both go fight someone other than me, so we can get nice crowd control and I don't get ganged up on. That would be nice. I might set them both to do that. And by having them both, say, using potions often, yeah, that's probably fine, considering we've got so many. I want to have a look at this Ansem's report. Where would I find that, do you think? Story? Nope. Treasures? Oh, it lets you know how many chests you've got. Interesting. That's cool. I'm missing a whole bunch. Youch. I guess that's because we haven't been to Sunset Station as this crew. Album? A message. Thank nominee. Right. Ansem reports. Here they are. Secret Ansem Report 2. I have made a grave mistake. My study of the darkness of the heart began with a simple psychological test and quickly snowballed. Spurred on by my youngest apprentice, Ienzo, I constructed a massive laboratory in the basement of my castle. Unbeknownst to me, my 6 apprentices then began collecting a large number of subjects on which to perform dangerous experiments into the darkness of the heart. As soon as I found out, I called my apprentices together and ordered them not only to cease their studies, but to destroy the results of their research thus far. What on earth was happening within the hearts of my 6 beloved apprentices? While pursuing the mystery of the darkness of the heart, could they have themselves strayed into the depths? Yet I remained the most foolish of all for having begun these experiments. We are not meant to interfere in the depths of another's heart, no matter what our reasons are for doing so. And my error plunged me into despair. A visitor from another world soothed my dejected soul. A tiny king named Mickey came wielding a legendary key, the infamous Keyblade, said to bring both chaos and prosperity to the world. He was very knowledgeable on many topics, and we deepened our friendship as we conversed companionably. Upon his advice, I decided to review the data obtained at my basement lab. That is when I discovered the Ansem reports. Though they bore my name, the only one I had written was number 0. Apparently, he had gone on to pen numbers 1 through 8 himself. Yes, the first subject in my foolish experiments. He had gone into pen, not Mickey, but the first subject in your foolish experiment. A lore of that document is excessively vague and avoids referring to a character by name, so Secret Ansem Report is distinct from Ansem Reports from Kingdom Hearts 1. Although some of this recounts the same information of Ansem and Mickey meeting. Very interesting. Wait, the nobodies. Someone's been added. Dusk. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so Dusk is a kind of nobody, then. In which case, it's not fair to call it a separate entity from Heartless Nobody and normal people, because it is effectively a nobody, apparently. But this is, in fact, the thing that Axel was saying he was being threatened to be turned into. It's difficult to read this creature's next moves to catch it off guard with a reversal to stop its actions. A series of attacks and reversals can also look cool in battle. No, it lets its guard down when its attack is parried. This is also true for all nobodies. And the Creeper, which is the... Oh, we haven't... Right, Sora and Co. haven't fought the weird finned one. The weakest of the nobodies. It takes on various shapes, making it difficult to read its next move. When it's paired with Dusk, use reversal to stop its movements before attacking. I wonder if Sora's reversals are any different. And we'll have time to read through some of this other stuff later. I'll probably do another side episode at some point where we just read through the journal like we did in Kingdom Hearts 1. Because otherwise there's a lot of journal to read. I'll ask the others if we're ready to leave. Right.
This is gonna be a long journey, so prepare yourself well.
Not yet. Let's just talk to everyone else right quick. Oh, there's some treasure chests around here as well. It's time for our adventure to begin. If there's something you still want to do here, now's your last chance. That's what they were talking about. I might not be back here for a while. I suppose I could just spend a bunch of extra money on potions, but I'm sure we'll get a bunch of potions before long. Especially with all these critical mode skills we've been granted, like the item boost and everything. Or the item frequency boost, whatever it was called. Lucky. High potion in a tent, neat. Bound for Sunset Station. Well, that's not the one we're taking, are we? We're getting on the so-called ghost train. And chests here as well! I love that we get an actual logbook of all the chests that are in the game now. That's super cool. I'm sure there are going to be all kinds of collectibles. Still missing 4 in this place, but some of them might be at Sunset Station. The Sora version of Sunset Station, anyway. And we actually picked up a tent. The money pouch and crystal orb are... key items. I see, we didn't actually take the 5,000 money out. Interesting. Alright, Donald, I'm ready to head out. Get on!
Okay, let's go.
I'm not sure where this train's headed, but Mickey told us to, so why not?
Hey, Sora? You sure we haven't met before?
Oh, not in the least. I'm not sure about anything.
Positive? Why do you ask?
I don't know.
Spoken like a true kid.
okay?
Yeah. Don't know where it came from.
Pull it together.
Right. See ya.
Oh man, that's Sora's endless stock he puts into the idea of friendship biting him because of Roxas' relationship with these three. Man, that would be weird and sad. Having the feeling like you're saying goodbye to an old friend and you don't even know why. You would think if this was a simulation, this whole scene wouldn't happen after Sora and Co. left, because the simulation would have no reason to render them in still. So maybe they are real. In some aspect. Gonna pull out the gemstone, isn't he? Never mind. Oh, sure he is. Oh, I can't believe I only just noticed this is a rendition of Dearly Beloved.
You know?
It's playing.
I'm sad.
We'll be back. Yeah, we can visit Hayner and those guys again.
Oh, the train has entered hyperspeed! Everyone hang on to your hats! Those of you who are wearing hats, which is everyone but me. The spectral train goes into the Aurora world of space! Space! I know I've been rather quiet this episode, my apologies. I've just got a lot of thoughts swimming around in the old noggin.
Guess that's that.
God, what is he doing in Destiny Islands?
Let's go.
Go where? It's not like we have homes
Oh,
to
sorry, no,
return
this is
to.
Twilight Town still, Sunset Station. I thought it was Destiny Islands for a minute.
We don't exist, remember?
Yes, it's true. We may not have homes. But there is some place I want to go. And someone I want to see.
Same here. So, you think you might let us go? I know you're here to get rid of us, but...
Diz wants to get rid of me?
Yeah, sorry about that.
You sure about this?
I owe you both.
For what?
Castle Oblivion. You helped us.
You don't have to tell me twice.
I thought it was Ansem at first, but I don't think it is. So is Axel gonna bring Nominate with him and go on the run? Since he failed to kill Roxas, he's been sort of booted out of the organization.
Thank you.
Well, they were trying to kill him, but... So he's ditched the organization, is what I mean. And someone who's still a part of the organization is sympathetic to them. Curious. And why does Diz want to destroy the organization? He said he was like one of the world's agents or whatever it is he said, but I obviously didn't quite understand what he meant by that. Because he was deliberately being kind of vague and weird. This is interesting. Merlin's Tower? Would explain the decal on the train. Goodbye, I guess.
There goes our ride.
You're very casual about that, but at the same time, I get it. What are you going to do? At this point, it's just like, yeah, well, I guess that... Add to the pile of strange things going on today. The tower! How many treasures are here? Wait, why did Twilight Town get a whole bunch more added to it? Oh, this is still counting as part of Twilight Town, is it? I see. Righty. Is that Pete or whatever his name is? He's a Disney character. You know, the guy who was like an angry dog. Mickey and friends don't like.
Well, we got on the train and came here like the king said. Something strange about this place. I wonder where we are.
No joke. Someone's at the entrance of the building. Adventuring rule number 17. Collect information. 7? What? You've been holding out in the previous 16? Wow, there's just treasure all over the shop here. Don't get me wrong, I'm totally happy about it. And an ether. To that point, actually. I might just swap Donald onto potions on both tiers before I understand how mana regaining works. Interesting, I don't remember their little special moves being... No, maybe they were ones that took AP before. I can't remember now. Anyway, I'd like to talk to you, but I was going to check the other side to see if there was treasure there first. Hello?
What's going on?
I sent some of my lackeys inside to see if the master in this here tower's as big and tough as they say. Word is he's a real powerful sorcerer, which would make him the perfect bodyguard for me.
Interesting.
See, it don't matter how tough he is. Once he's a Heartless, he'll do as I say.
Yes.
Bad news.
That's right. They're those things that come out of the darkness in folks' hearts. Why, with all those Heartless at her side, my dear friend Maleficent is gonna conquer
bloody hell, don't tell me
everything.
she's back.
And since I got me a debt to pay, I'm going round to a bunch of different worlds and building an army.
It is the
of
guy I was
Heartless,
thinking of, whether
special
Pete is
for
the same
her.
or not.
Oh, why am I talking to you, pipsqueaks?
I was just about to ask
Go
that.
on, Scram, I'm behind schedule as it
Thanks for the
is.
lore dump, though.
You ought to find something nicer to do.
Yeah!
Oh, says who?
Go around saying, complimenting people's appearance or something.
It's you!
Pete?
What are you
got his
two
name right.
Nimrods doing here?
What are you doing?
Mickey told us to go here. We don't know. We have no idea.
We sure do. Pete's been causing trouble for ages. His Majesty banished him to another dimension a long time
His
ago.
Majesty did what?
I wonder how he escaped.
You want to know
Maleficent's
how,
help,
eh?
probably.
Well, Maleficent busted me out, that's how.
Basically
And
told
now
us as much.
Your world, no, all the worlds are gonna belong to yours truly.
Yeah, that seems likely.
'Cause,
Maleficent will just give them up to
gonna
you.
help me conquer 'em.
Maleficent, huh?
Oh, what are you laughing at?
Yeah, why are they laughing?
Maleficent's power is so great.
Because they think she's
She's
gone?
toast.
Huh?
Sorry, but Maleficent can't help you now.
What
Then
do
how
you
could
mean?
she have busted him out?
You! So you're the ones that did it.
Well, we might have had something to do with it.
Damn, you guys are very casual about talking about this murder that you committed.
Squad, round up!
Alright. Some of the normal old Shadow Heartless. These things are so cute. I almost feel bad about this. I do feel bad about this. Sorry, things. Interesting. Things are taking an odd turn so far now, though. I guess Mickey wanted us to go here because he knew that we'd have to scrap with this yokel as we went. These Heartless are just as easy as the first game. They're only giving us 1 experience point. And with our double... the sudden crash zoom on Donald there. With our double finisher below, that was cake.
Just wait. Nobody, and I do mean nobody, messes with the mighty Pete.
Oh, that might be more true than you realize, my
Mighty
friend.
Pete. Who lives in this tower anyway?
Oh, you don't know, eh? Well, it's old Yen Sid.
Yen Sid.
Of course, he's probably a Heartless by now.
Master Jensen lives here?
Who opened the door?
Yen Sid is the king's teacher.
That's
Wow,
so.
sounds
Oh, Disney
powerful.
backwards. Got it. I was like, why does that name sound funny? Alright, well that was thoroughly strange. I still don't have a clue what's going on in this game, I tell you. Just as I started to figure it out, they swapped me to a different character in a different scenario. Well, you know, somewhat different scenario. And that'll be where this episode has to end, I'm afraid. With me stumbling into confusion.
Pete's a little late to the party. We already defeated Maleficent.
I think that means she's back, man. Well, I never expected to run into Pete here. To think he's not just messing around with our world, but here too. Once a rascal, always a rascal, I suppose. Till you take some niceness courses or whatever. But there you have it. We ended Roxas' little prologue there. We've begun as Sora. And now I guess the quest is just to carry on looking for Riku and hopefully reunite with Riku and Mickey and then go all back to Destiny Island. So they have no idea of really the organization's plans or Diz's interference here. So at the moment, they are out of the loop as far as the main plot of this game. What I have to imagine is the main plot of this game. Not far off how much I know about it. Presumably we're going to soon get involved in another plot that involves going around to a bunch of worlds that are getting sort of taken over by these nobodies and Heartless. Interesting though, I didn't realize that some nobodies could just take the form of like a generic monster, whereas some take on the an anthropomorphic appearance similar to that of the person they are a nobody of. And now we got a whole crew back together, and wow, the group battles work way different in this game. your allies, your AI friends, like really actually put the work in a lot more in this game, which is really super neat. And we got Jiminy's journal back, so it's been a very overwhelming episode altogether. But hey, 6 episodes in and we finally hit the title screen, so that's a good sign. For the opening title. That's all for now. Next week on the channel is going to be some more Omori REX playthrough, the penultimate episode, if I'm not mistaken, where we're going to be going around and doing a lot of weird achievements. And next time here, we'll head to the top of the tower, meet Yen Sid, of some relation to Diz, maybe? Because both of them have names that seem to relate to the word Disney. Unless Yen Sid is an actual Disney character, whose name is just Disney backwards, but I didn't think so. First time I've heard of it. Still haven't learned any magic at any point here, but I guess if there's any place we're going to learn it, it'll be here, in the Tower of a Sorcerer, and then I can finally figure out how the magic works in this game, because that's something I've not yet figured out. But so far, I am really digging the whole keeping Sora/Roxas' build leaning defensive. I think I'll probably carry that on as long as possible. Any defense purple buffs will go to Sora. Actually, what I learned from the previous games is that mostly the purple buffs you want to be going to your playable character, because giving Donald like an extra point of attack or defense doesn't really help you nearly as much in the long runs. No offense, friends. Considering the game is over if Sora dies. That's all for now. Thank you so very much for coming around to this episode. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gotta be out of here now. Peace! So sweet, isn't she? Alphys is a lucky woman. Why don't you ask about that? Oh, right. I'll give it a try. God, Phoenix is having a great day.
Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Aww. I don't want to be powerful. I want to be a soft little, anyway.
All this
It's